Castro.
What's going on, everyone? Aseel Soueid here from Diabetic. Aesthetics going to be taking you all through a full day of eating. However, this is going to be a little bit different than my typical full day of eating videos. So I'm going to be taking you all through a full day of eating based off of intuitive eating. So I'm not going to be counting my macros or tracking my food on MyFitnessPal. I'm just going to be going based off of how I feel. However, I still have a caloric intake goal in mind. But when you've been tracking macros for as long as I have, it gets very easy to eyeball food portions and overall estimate how much macros is into a meal. And I want to show you guys exactly how I do that, because I know that this video is going to relate to so many of you guys out there. Not everybody can count their macros to the exact point and track on MyFitnessPal every single day, especially in today's world. Sometimes you just gotta wing it and, count to your best ability. And I wanna show you guys exactly how I do that and still reach my goals. So I'm gonna be reaching around 3,100 calories today, consisting of around 400 grams of carbs, 70 to 80 grams of fat, and 190 grams of protein. However, again, I'm not gonna be using MyFitnessPal. I'm not gonna be tracking it. So it's gonna be overall estimated. I just wanna show you guys how I get close to this goal without using MyFitnessPal or tracking my macros. So anyways, it's already what, 1:30 p.m. I have yet to eat anything. I woke up at around 9 today. I've been fasted ever since, just had a cup or two of coffee and then a lot of water. I'm talking about half a gallon of water already. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the day started with my first meal of the day. We're gonna make it semi-big and I'll catch you guys for that. So check it out, meal number one is gonna consist of some oatmeal. So I'm personally gonna use 3 servings of quick oats. So that's a cup and a half. Each serving is half a cup. And I personally have a measuring cup, but if you don't have a measuring cup to help you out, and obviously you can't weigh out your foods because you don't have a food scale, what you can do is use your palms. So each half cup serving will be pretty much like this, like a whole palm's full of dry oats. Now I know this is a little bit gross. Make sure you wash your hands before doing this, but this is kind of like an eyeballing method that I personally use when I don't have a measuring cup or obviously a food scale to weigh out my food. So hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. All right, so we got 3 servings of oats in the bowl. So I'm gonna personally cook this with some unsweetened almond milk. It tastes so much better rather than cooking the oats with water. And when it comes to eyeballing food servings, not being able to weigh it out, I would always recommend using macro-friendly options. So rather than fat-free milk or just regular milk that has anywhere from 90 to 130 calories per cup, I went ahead and grabbed some unsweetened almond milk where it only has 30 calories a cup. So even if you're overestimating, or maybe let's say you account for like 1 cup and you actually put like a cup and a half, you're only gonna be off by 15 calories. It's not gonna hurt you long-term, guys, when it comes to your goals. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna eyeball a cup. That should be a cup right there. Then we're gonna put a little bit more water and then nuke this in the microwave. Next up, we've got some eggs, and this is gonna be super easy to track. All right, so now with eggs, it's very simple. I'm gonna go ahead and use 6 egg whites and then 1 whole egg. So all I have to do is literally just separate the white from the yolk. And you already know that's gonna be 1 egg white, right? It's very, very simple, guys. Honestly, it's even better to use just cracked whole eggs rather than using egg beaters when you don't have a food scale, just because you know exactly how much your protein you're getting in. And yeah, very simple, straight to the point. Hopefully that kind of helps y'all out. So we got the oats all cooked up and ready to go out of the microwave. I put some sea salt and some artificial sweetener in there just to flavor it up, and it adds 0 calories. Now, the great thing when it comes about your protein sources, when you don't have a food scale and you gotta kind of eye out your protein intake, I love using whey protein just because it's so easy to estimate. Obviously, 1 scoop is 1 scoop. They give you a scooper in whatever kind of protein you personally have, and bam, this one's got 24 grams of protein in 1 scoop, so you know exactly how much you're intaking without having to weigh it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put half a scoop of this banana cream whey protein just to flavor up the oats, and then we're gonna be good to go. All right, so we got meal number 1 all ready to go and prepped up. So we have the 3 servings of cooked oats with the half a scoop of banana cream whey protein, the sea salt, and the artificial sweetener in there just to flavor it all up. And then we also have the 6 egg whites and the whole egg, as you guys saw, with 1 serving of ketchup on top as well, just to flavor this up as well. And that is a simple go-to quick convenient meal that is super easy to track. Honestly, guys, it is very hard to screw something up like this in terms of estimating how much calories and macros is in a meal like this. So very simple, very quick. Try it out. It's always my go-to meal, especially if I don't have a food scale around. And I just want to mention as well, I am going to take my insulin for this, and because I'm a type 1 diabetic, it is super important for me to be on track in terms of exactly how much carbohydrates I'm consuming, because again, I'm taking insulin. It's very dangerous if I'm taking too much or too little. My blood sugars are going to be all over the place. So this is a video that is pretty dear to me because it's important, guys. Whether I have a food scale or not, I always need to make sure I'm understanding how much macronutrients are in my meal. So hopefully that somewhat relates to you, whether you're a type 1 diabetic or not. It is important. So we're gonna go ahead and down this, and then I'll see you guys for the next meal of the day. All right, guys, so for the next meal of the day, we got some of this New Orleans style dirty rice mix. So we made this yesterday in the rice cooker, and there is 6 total servings in this whole container, right? And we ate 1 serving of this yesterday, so there's 5 servings left in the whole thing. I'm gonna go ahead and have half of that, so it's 2.5 servings. So pretty much you don't even have to weigh it out, but it's pretty damn accurate. And then I also, I'm gonna have the rest of this lean 93.7 ground turkey that I made yesterday as well. And you can tell this is just like a 3-ounce serving, so it's just 1 serving of cooked ground beef. So very, very simple. I'm gonna put the meal together and I'll show you guys how it looks. All right, so there we have it, guys. For meal number 2, we have around 3 ounces of the 93.7 lean ground turkey, and then we also have around 2.5, I'd say a little less than 2.5 servings of the dirty rice, and each serving of this rice, 350 calories, because it is a little, I'd say definitely only like 2 servings actually, now that I'm estimating this. And yeah, just 3 ounces of the ground turkey. So in total, around 500 calories for this bowl. Great pre-workout meal. I'm gonna be lifting in about an hour, and then I'll see you guys for the next meal of the day. All right, guys, so I've been slacking on getting my ass to the gym. I'm about to have a Premier protein bar. So pretty solid in terms of like not counting macros or weighing foods out. Protein bars are definitely one of my go-tos, or just like bars in general, so like granola bars, stuff like that, because obviously you know exactly what you're getting in terms of the macros. The whole thing is 290 calories, 8 fat, 25 carb, 30 protein. So this is going down the hatch, and I'll see you guys for the next meal. So I'm sitting down to my last and final big meal of the day. This is gonna knock off a huge chunk of my calories, but check it out, we have a 1.5 cups of white rice. And personally, how I weighed out or like guesstimated the white rice, obviously I didn't use a food scale, but I used a ladle. So I would say every ladle, something along the size of this, is around 75 grams or so. Just use common sense, guys. At the end of the day, this kind of meal is just 3 simple things. We have a carbohydrate source, a protein source, and then that's pretty much it. There's really no fats. The broccoli is a carb source as well, but I don't really mind when it comes to intuitive eating. I eat as much veggies as I want. But yeah, anyways, we have like around I'd say 2-3 servings of broccoli. And then under this, you can't really see, but I have around 8 to 10 ounces of chicken. Now, I'm not too worried about going a little bit over on my protein, but it's just super high in protein. And again, it's very simple and easy to calculate. And then also, in about an hour, this is definitely gonna fill me up. Oh, I also have like a serving of this, and then this corn and chili salsa. My girlfriend just got me after this. It's amazing. All right, so also an hour from now, I'm gonna be having around 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. This is reduced fat as well. So it's got 12 grams of fat per serving rather than 16 grams. And then also just 2 or 3 caramel corn rice cakes. I've already had a lot of carbs today, and that's pretty much gonna knock off my calories. I'd say it takes me around 3,000 calories. And always remember one thing when it comes to intuitive eating, guys, every single day is different. I could be eating more the next day if I'm burning more calories, if I feel like I'm doing more exercise and I'm just more hungry, then I'll listen to my body and eat. That's the whole thing when it comes to lean gaining and building lean muscle mass. When it comes to lean bulking, just listen to your body. You know, you'll know when you're overeating or not, but at the same time, some of you guys are gonna have to push your limits a little bit in terms of your appetite, but you know that. Go by the mirror, go by your weight, and go by your appetite and how your progression is in the gym. But anyway, that's gonna wrap things up. One more thing as well, when it comes to intuitive eating, my #1 biggest tip is just to keep your meals simple. Notice how I have wholesome, healthy, nutritious foods, no junk, just because it's the easiest thing in the world to calculate and estimate in terms of the calories in the meal and also the exact macros. Just super simple. So yeah, keep your meals simple, keep them wholesome, keep them healthy, micronutrient dense, and you're gonna be just fine. Anyways, that's it. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you need personalized help with your nutrition, please be sure to visit my website, diabeticsthetics.com, for personalized meal plans for your own body and your own goals, along with my one-on-one online coaching program if you are truly serious. But you're gonna have to be counting your macros and weighing out your foods for that. But yeah, thank you so much. Check out the new apparel as well, just dropped. And I appreciate the support, family. Be sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Be sure to share and go ahead, turn on your notification bell to stay tuned with all of my vlogs and video uploads. Subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one.
Nothing feels better than